All right, check it out. I have created a portable charging case. There's no battery in it. It's going to be powered off AC. So I drilled a hole in the side of the case and put that plug in there. And then I just connect the extension cable onto wall outlet. And right now, what I have here is I'm setting up for a gig I have next week. My double A's and triple A's charging here, and then my 9 volts here, which I barely use 9 volts anymore. It's mainly for the electrosonics, and but I mean I use it still here and there, but the amount of 9 volts I have doesn't like dictate how much I use the 9 volts anymore. Then I have USB charging here, a bunch of C cables with high wattage, so I can charge various items. Then I put my BPA battery charger here. This is modular. Everything's on Velcro, so I can modify this how I want and change things up. And it's going to evolve. Like this space here, I've kind of left it here just for like the USB stuff to just kind of lay here. I'm gonna have to put more Velcro on the bottom here, but I have to cut it specifically for this, so I'll do that in a little bit. This top here, the lid, I'm probably going to use one of my old lid organizers. I haven't thrown them away, and just after I upgraded to the Jason Cases lids, I just kind of left these around, and I don't really want to spend much more money on this, just because like this is gonna change a lot in my opinion, I think. And just in cases, I don't really need like a bunch of different stuff in it. I'm probably gonna put extension cable in it and kind of whatever, maybe a bunch of USB-Cs. That's it really. I don't need much stuff, so I don't need it to like kind of clamp on top of my battery chargers here. But let me take off let me show you the insides. So to show you this is Velcro, I'm gonna take this off. And it's pretty strong Velcro, it's industrial grade, so it's pretty strong. That. Take this one. There we go. And that's all the chargers there. Put this aside. So the surface I chose here is corrugated plastic, just because I kind of want to go a little bit cheaper for now, and like kind of see how well it works. And it's not being glued down or tied down in any way. It's just kind of sitting on top of the PVC pipes here. So what I have here, I just have a bunch of PVC pipes kind of cut around 3¼ inch. And these got a little bit taller, unfortunately. These are where I started, and it's a little bit shorter from over here. So it kind of sinks a little over here, but that's okay, I don't really care. And then I got this power strip. It's kind of foldable, and I got that so I don't have to be like tied down to a certain power strip. But this, I've noticed it kind of increases a little bit of, or it's bigger than the regular power strip. So I think if I used a regular power strip, I might have saved a little bit more space, but that doesn't matter that much. So, but overall, it's a mess down here. It's just cable madness, and I'm not really gonna fix that at the moment, just because I don't really need to. I guess since I'm here, I can, because I don't ever want to open this again. But overall, it's just gonna be kind of a mess down here most of the time. So it's not gonna be viewed anyway, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, so far I'm just using 5 plugs. The USB here, I might end up using, I might not. It depends. I'm not sure because I already have this USB. We'll see. But that's it. This is just hot glued, if I haven't mentioned that yet. Down, and it's pretty strong. It's strangely strong, in my opinion. I didn't think hot glue worked that well. Like, I think super glue kind of doesn't work that well on this surface, or either the wood one. But yeah, if you want to make something like this, the whole like cut for my power here, I would kind of start smaller. I went with the biggest hole right away. I did a little bit of measurements, and I felt that the big one might be okay. I can move this around, but then it kind of left me a little space of putting my screws in. So I would cut the small one, see if that fits, and maybe adjust it to how you need it first. But it's a pretty simple build. This is gonna be like the starter build, although honestly, this might be like a long-term build. I might not change this for a while, but I like it. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and I finally have the chance to do it. I finally like had opportunities where, not opportunities, but like situations where I needed it. I'll fold this up as I talk. Some of the situations kind of include like having weddings back to back. I'm sorry, I have a bad back, so I'm trying to not hurt it. And I've had no time to charge anything. So this is kind of where it came about. And whenever I get a gig that kind of sends me to a location for a few days, I kind of just like grabbing all my chargers and just kind of like being forced to put them in a bag and hook them up. It'd be quicker if I just grab a case, put it down, plug it in, and then it works. So that's kind of the reasoning why I made this. I could have probably gone this further high up there, but yeah. And also, like, I can bring it on set as well. It doesn't have to be like offset, anything like that. I could bring it on set and have things charge along the time, like while I'm working. So there's that option as well. One thing I've noticed is the cables, the cords, they kind of ruin your potential organization a little. So I would kind of lay it out to your best options if you're doing something like this. That's why this kind of sits like this. I was going to have it sit like that, but then I was kind of sick of how this took up so much space over here. So I went with the side profile out like this for my PPA charger there. But yeah, if I could find a right angle, I don't know if it exists, but a right angle cable like this, then I would probably use that and put it more low profile to the side there, so I can have more space over here for something. I plan to get LPE6 chargers and NPZ100, I think, for Sony battery chargers. Those might be down here, not sure, but that is the plan. So, yeah. Notes about these lid organizers. They are from Pelican, but I don't like them. The mesh, like, they're easy to break, and the zippers don't work that well, and I can't put labels on them. That's pretty important for me. But after I got the Jason Cases lids, I replaced these, and I just kind of left these hanging around, so that's why I'm just using them again. But the reason why I also got white corrugated plastic was basically because that's all they had. They didn't have black. So this thing here doesn't fit in these pouches. It's a little too long, and it creates thickness. so it doesn't fit well. So I'm probably gonna get a shorter stinger to kind of accommodate that, and just make it work better. I would like it to be black, kind of keep it sleek, you know. In the pouches here, I have USB C to C cables, and here's USB C to A cables here. And one of these will be for the stinger slash extension cable. But yeah, everything seems to be nice. And here's a glimpse of what the little port looks like here. It's just basically an extension cable where you can plug into a wall of some sort. It's kind of designed for like outdoor stuff, I think, because it's got like a gasket for water sealing, but you just close that cap like that and it stays shut. So it's pretty good. I chose a side just because I kind of want to be able to push this up to a wall and plug it in, because if I chose the back, then I'll need like space in the back, you know, more space than what this case already takes up. So that's why I kind of chose this side. Just a little better in my opinion. And I think also when I put the case down, like if I stand it up, it won't be resting on this. So that'd be nice. But yeah, this is basically complete for the time being. If I just find another stinger for that, and we're good.